We're going to be discussing a couple updates pertinent to Algorand here in 2023. It's been a little bit since I've done this. However, I have been keeping my own proprietary charts and kind of TA methods and things like that. And I'm going to share with you guys a couple updates. If you followed any of the videos before, you'd know that I had discussed before the product in the ecosystem called Meld Gold. It was previously under the symbol MCAU, and I just wanted to provide an update to the community that this has actually been updated by Meld Gold and Michael Cotton and the team over there. And basically, here's what you can do now if you are looking for that specific thing to be trading in. First of all, here's the actual, this is off of PactFi. This is off of their website, and it shows you here the ASA, and the symbol is gold with the dollar sign at the end of it, but it's ASA 246516580. And on Pact, it trades in the Algo Gold Pool along with several others. If we actually go to Vestige, we can see on here there's quite a few different pairings of it. The ones that I always recommend are primary or layer ones with obviously ASA. So the big reason here why I am a big fan of this product is because of the nature of the impermanent loss in these dexes and in liquidity pools. And this particular product has done extremely well with holding its purchasing power. I want to show you guys a couple of things. I have a couple of charts. So we're right here on the Pact website, and we're looking at gold. And this is all the information on it. You can see the pools that it's in down here. Of course, the one that I was referring to was this one right here. This is the pool, but there's a couple other pairings here which don't really make sense to me. MCAU and gold, this would essentially be the same thing. However, the MCAU is kind of the older product. So using the new product here, this chart we're going to go back to and start with in January. As you can see, the dollar price of this ASA has gone from 53.57 up to a current of 68.53. Now, here's the cool thing, and this is where impermanent loss is. So if you want to go long on your algo or maintain your purchasing power, essentially making sure that you're keeping up with the crypto as it is continuing to decline through this current bear market cycle that we're entering. Here you can see basically the price in Algorand, and you can see here how it will fluctuate quite a bit, anywhere a range from 240 to 320. And of course, it has a current price of 266 Algorand, or a USD price of $68. So that is Meld Gold for you. And this appears to be the updated Meld Silver. This is ASA 246519683. I cannot find this trading on any dexes at the moment, but this is something to keep an eye on if you want to be looking at plays on silver. And of course, these are all the same thing. The idea here being these are backed by 1 gram of fine silver or 1 gram of fine gold in the Meld ecosystem. So those are held in that regards. So moving on, it appears here that Vestige has replaced tiny charts as well too. But again, this is just another area that you can go to look and kind of see. TVL has been growing in this, at least for the past month, which is really, that's something good to look at there, 32% up. All right, now some of these charts here that I have before, and I've explained this chart that I keep. This has been since the inception back in June of 2019, where I've been measuring the price of silver versus the price of Algorand, and we see a ratio here. Now I'm going to zoom out. Over the summer, when I was doing these videos, we were about in this area right here. We were in kind of, we were calling it the crypto winter, and basically there was a really long sideways movement, and then all around April of 2022, so we're almost approaching a year ago, you can see here that there was this giant spike in this ratio where we entered well above 100. Now, when this ratio enters or crosses the 100, this is an extremely this is an extremely undervalued time for Algorand when it's measured against silver. And we had an enormous spike, and I did take advantage of this as I was measuring it, where we actually touched up to 140. Now, I have a chart that showed in recent months here. I've kind of taken the same information on this big chart where it's all smushed together, and I've just isolated these last 2 months. So this is essentially the same ratio, and we can see here this big spike up at the top here was essentially this curve right here, where we're going from December 1st of 2022 all the way up to today, so January 30th of 2023. And I have pointed out here all of the areas where this would have been really good buying time to get into Algorand between basically December 17th, 2022 and roughly January 6th through January 8th, 2023. Any purchases within this amount of time, you are in an extremely great buying area right there. This is further than any other peaks that we've had so far in this ratio since the inception of Algorand. So I hope you guys were able to take advantage of some of those incredible deals that we've had on the price of Algorand. I do continue to expect the price of Algorand to decline as we get a decline in the NASDAQ and the S&P 500s during this turnaround. Currently, we're about 2 days away from the FOMC meeting here for February. It looks like February 1st, 2023. We do expect for the record, we do expect a 1/4 point rate hike in the interest rates, which would strengthen the dollar and basically put more downward pressure on the S&P 500 and tech stocks and crypto across the board. So if you are looking to get another buying opportunity, I would say keep your eyes open and be patient. It will be coming back. And we are still in a bear market. You can actually see this is actually creating a trend line up. And keep in mind, this ratio that we're looking at, the higher this ratio goes, that means that Algorand is more undervalued, or rather silver is more overvalued. And of course, we're talking about silver as real money and precious metals for that regard. We're measuring it against something real, the commodity, not the dollar. It's a completely different perspective to measure where you're at in the market of things. So this was not financial advice, merely for entertainment, and my own, entertainment purposes and things. I hope you guys enjoyed and it put another perspective on things. Again, not financial advice. I will see you guys with any pertinent updates as I feel that they're important, and I will keep you guys updated and in tuned. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe.